Hello, Magic players. It's Corn Time 60, that corny guy, back again to play a little Magic the Gathering. Now, I do want to check what the quick draft is. Is it still something dumb? I don't like Neon Dynasty. That's probably an unpopular opinion, but I don't like Neon Dynasty, really. Alright, so the plan is we're going to draft Shadows Remastered, because I've been having fun with it. I've done two. I didn't post the first one. Not for any particular reason. I don't know. I don't think it was a good recording. I was really tired. I finally unlocked the Eleshnorn avatar, so I'm going to be Eleshnorn for a little while. See if anyone actually joins up. I think Eleshnorn's cool looking. Sholdred's also pretty cool looking. You know, all the Praetors are pretty cool looking. I don't know why people wait to try to be the last one. I mean, I guess they could be going up and getting some Hot Pockets from the microwave, right? So that's probably what's happening. What does this do? Each player chooses a creature they control. Destroy the rest. Oh no. I feel like Mindbender is actually kind of game-breaking. This is an okay board wipe, but it's only okay. This, however... Take two cards from their hand? I think that's kind of busted. It's pretty cool looking. There's a rogue that becomes a wizard. He's not Eldrazi, though. I guess a lot of them aren't. They're just horrors. I do like the Eldrazi, assimilating stuff. The Eldrazi versus Phyrexia. Let's do that one of these days, huh, Magic? Huh, Wizards? I'm gonna get the Mindbender. Just seems too good to pass up, honestly. Falconwrath Gorger also seems pretty good. Deathcap Cultivator might be better. I've got two very different strategies right now. Yeah, we'll take the rare. I probably want these for a historic vampire deck later on anyway, so go ahead and grab that. It can be black-red. This thing can be kind of aggro, because if you play it off a 3-drop, it's what, a 5-drop? You play this thing on turn 5, like, it's going to cause some pain. It can give a creature haste. It's not that good. Creatures you control tap for mana. Mornwillow. Holy crap. Maybe I should have grabbed the green-black guy from the last pack. Wretched Gryff is decent as well. What does this do? Delirium? Whatever. It's a 3-mana 3/2 with haste. Tree. I don't think the tree is that good. I don't think the tree is that good. Certain Death is okay. Graph Rats, just in case I get the other thing. Or Ghoul Caller's Accomplice, because it's decent. Unless a player has no cards in hand. It's just a 3/3. It's just a madness 3/3. If I'm like super aggro, Lupine Prototype might be worth it. Seems pretty good, actually. That's a wolf or a werewolf. That only works with tribal. Yeah, reanimation's good. If I get enough big creatures. Dies Investigate. That's pretty solid. Griff is okay too. The 2-mana thing that lets all your creatures tap for mana. I'm not sure how good that is. Groupador, Rexifee, Ud Gamer, Hank Hill Superfan. Gotta love that. That's funny. Space Fairy. Play the Fight Riff. Dang, looks like green-black is kind of getting taken, honestly. I mean, that's okay if I get enough madness, which I theoretically could with the Gorger. I think Unhallowed is decent, though. Yeah, black is pretty well picked up, though. That's rough. It's rough. Scavengers. Should have grabbed the Graph Rats. Didn't occur to me that that would happen. Blood Mad Vampire is pretty good. Oh, he's good on his own, though. Oh, I got too much going on. It's also just a 4-1, like, pretty damn solid. I'll take this just in case the rats wheel, which I don't expect them to, but okay. Got another Blood Mad Vampire. So we got 2 potential routes to go. We're going black-red or black-green. Do you think Weirding Wood is decent? Neonate, though. An Uncaged Fury can just be a win spell. Like, oh, you didn't block my Mornwillow? Take 8. It's really hard to get the fuse cards because, I guess if I had picked the rats, I'd have one. Meld, not fuse. Excuse me. Don't get too comfortable in there, Liliana Vess. I mean, a couple of strong 3-mana creatures or like a 1-2-3 kind of. So far, this feels kind of weak, actually. I also need something that lets me discard. A 5/5 that makes your opponent discard 2 cards is kind of dirty. Like, all I have to do is draw that. The Wretched Griffs are going around. I think this is a good card. It's just not in what I'm doing. I guess I can potentially run that. I can potentially run that too, though. Make it so things can't block. Or allow me to discard my hand. If I manage to just throw my hand at them, you know? Boom. It feels like I'm aggro. Feels like I'm building aggro. What does this do? Mill 13. It's pretty good. I think Confront the Unknown is really good. It's like target creature gets +1/+1 and you draw a card. Oh wait, I'm not in green. Or I might not be in green. I might be in green, though. Sheesh. Blue is kind of out there at this point. I will take Confront the Unknown because I think it's better than anything else that I just saw. That's kind of fun. This is more on theme, though. 6 mana, meh. But a flyer that enables madness. Sigarda's Aid. That's ridiculous. I think Bombardment is good. Not gonna think too hard here. Apparently we're aggro. Not what I intended with the Mindbender out here, but, you know. Creatures, 6. Okay. I don't know if Bump in the Night is actually good enough to run. I do know that this is good enough to run. I thought this was a rare. I think I have a physical copy of this and it's a rare. Did they actually change the rarities? That's probably what happened. Another Bump. Would love the Blood Mad, but 3 mana, 3/2 with haste. I don't think I can pass that up and feel very smart. That's decent. If I had gone the black-green route, I'd be like a weird ramp deck, but nope. Too late now, we're aggro. I don't even have to be in black. Like, I could push mono red at this point. 8 creatures now. Ah. I could go Jund. Should be kind of crazy, honestly. There's no red here, though. I don't think going 3 colors in an aggro deck is smart. Even if it means potentially having more hasty creatures, I don't think it's smart. Gissa and Giralf. The sentiment that warms my heart, sister. Cast a creature zombie spell from your graveyard. Alright, we really got nothing good here. I guess I'll take the Gissa and Giralf. Gissa or Gissa? It's really bad removal. Let's get the Neonate. It does also have Menace. I don't know. Rush of Adrenaline might be better, honestly. For the surprise, motherfucker, you know? But I think creatures. Nah, creatures are better. Ember Eye Wolf is pretty good. Guess I'll take the Sigarda's Aid. Oh, well, I guess we're getting a Griff. What's this do? That creature becomes a copy of it. That's so dumb. I think Conduit is better than Fiery Temper. Don't get me wrong, I like Fiery Temper, but I just think Conduit's actually pretty good. Can be a 5/4 pretty easily. Foul Blood's also decent. I think Conduit is better. I may even, like, just cut black and be mono-red aggro. We'll see how it goes. 4 damage start creature, 3 dart. Oh, yeah. Should pay 4 mana to kill a creature and bolt your opponent. I'll take it. I may have to run black, though, because this is pack 3. I'd have to hit a lot of good cards to actually push mono-red. Another Ember Eye Wolf. Deranged Whelp is good, too. Menace makes it more difficult to block. Yeah, I'll take the Village Messenger. I mean, we're pretty aggro here. Gorgers. Nah. Oh, there's the rats, though. The Fusion Dream, or just another vampire. Oh, I'll take the rats. Oh, we'll take the whelp. I might not even run the Mindbender. Another Mornwillow. But another whelp, though. If I cut black, I'm actually pretty close to just making that work. Tormenting Voice is actually good here as well. Murderer's Axe as well. Can I do it? Can I force mono-red? I technically have enough cards for it at this point. How many creatures do I have? Plenty. Ember Eye Wolf, we're only one card short of a full deck. Which could be the rush of adrenaline, frankly. Alright, mono-red aggro. Let's see how it goes. Is the Lupine prototype actually worth? Can I be that aggro? I would like to cut 1 land and throw in 1 more card, though. How many instants and sorceries do I have? 3 of each. Not really a lot. Multiple Chasms seems kind of like overkill, though. Yeah, we'll try it like that. We're just super aggro. That's the game plan. Play creature, turn creature sideways. Sure. So 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. That's pretty good, actually. What has flash? He's like, oh, I can block it with permeating mass and turn it into a permeating mass. Okay. Hellpack Wolf. So I can Tormenting Voice into Blood Mad Vampire, is the plan. That's neat. Alright. Or I'll take 2. I don't think you understand the situation that you're actually in. Sure. It's only creatures without flying. That's a little rough. Oh shit, it's a sorcery! I'm an idiot, and I just wasted an entire turn. Well then. Well then. Let's play the Conduit. I feel stupid. Let's just even up the life totals, I guess. That was really bad. I thought this was Thrill of Possibility. That's what we call a game-changing misplay, right there. If he plays a single big creature, I'm probably fucked. Removal, whatever. But let me think. 3, 4, 5. I have the red, right? Attacks. Add red at the beginning of your next main phase. So I'll still have 2 mana. Now let's do it. I should have transformed it and then swung. I'd have the 2 colorless instead. Let's just drop the Neonate. Pass. I mean, he kind of has to block at this point. If I win this, it's not because I played correctly. Bruh, alright, doesn't have lifelink. I swing with him. Add 2, but he dies. I'd rather not lose him. Still, that kills me in like 2 turns. Yeah, he kills me in 2 turns, so. Ouch. Also ouch. Yeah, I'm dead. Dead to Bruna. Unless he swings with the mass as well, then I might have a shot. Not sure why he would, but if he does. Because if he swings with that, I can make it so that can't block. He has to block this, and he takes 7. Holy crap. Be exactly 1 shy. I should have swung with the Conduit. Please just don't know how Vigilance works. Actually, if I draw a Bolt, I could still win. He forgot to attack with Bruna. He forgot how Vigilance works. Fantastic. And that's a creature with haste. Okay. So he's 2 blockers. He blocks there, and there will take 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he planning on trying to, like, kill me with something flashy next turn? See, the Deranged Whelp can get through, though. If I play Bop Bop. Let me think. So, we'll play the Gatsaf. It's another big creature. We'll play the Village Messenger. Not gonna attack with it, though. Hopefully he just casts no spells, continues to forget to attack with Bruna. I should be dead this turn. I should be dead this turn, but my opponent doesn't know how this stuff works. Oh, shit. Well, that helps. That adds some menace to it. So if I make it so that can't block, I think I kill him. Menace, menace, menace. Menace. So, yeah, I have lethal with menace. I think that's lethal, but I should have lost. I absolutely should have lost this game. Weird. Weird that they forgot. See, this is the sort of game where, like, after the game, say it's in real life and that happens, I'm gonna tell them after the game. Maybe after the match, but I'm gonna explain to them that their creature had vigilance and they could have killed me. Not to be a dick and be like, oh, you could have won, you misplayed, but, you know, that's how people get better. Elspeth with the Shadow Spear, or whatever it's called. Yeah, sure. I forgot I was playing Limited for a second, and I was about to mull this. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm in Limited. His Fox is glitched out. The heck's up with that? Okay, there we go. Hello. I could probably pitch this to get rid of a mountain, but I think I'd rather get in some damage. I don't think In the Festivities is in this. Yep. Let's just throw it all at him as hard as I can. What else was I gonna do? And that can't block. Sure. Let's keep doing it. Let's just let those trade and he takes 3. Let's play the Gat Staff. No blocks. Come on now. I was gonna say, if he doesn't cast a spell, though... You can either block the Arsonists and take 3, or, you know... So now he'll also have Menace. How you gonna deal with it? GG? Alright. Glad I kept that hand. At first I looked at it and I was like, this isn't super duper, like... But then I remembered, wait, we're in limited. This hand's actually nuts. This is also a very solid hand. Neonate, Whelp, Defiance. Okay. I was like, oh no, he has a 1-drop. Yeah, let's just curve off. That's the plan. Just be on curve with Menace. Yep, that's pretty damn good. He did not attack, so he must mean to block. They both have Menace. Okay, so... I'm gonna get rid of the Gatsaf. Which probably looks a little weird, but I think it's correct. Bro is banned, but so far he's playing mono green. Look at them, they're both just like holding knives. He's just running tribal knife holding people. Ooh, that's pretty good. Be astounded if he doesn't attack. I really want to draw land. No! Son of a bitch. So now all I need to do is, like, if he doesn't attack, I can just chasm, swing out, and then he's dead. Because for some reason is on the defensive. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Well, not if he does that. Okay, so Whelp, Chasm, out at him. Right? It's the only one with Menace. If I just, like... burn him for 3, kill one of those. Now, we'll do this right. We're gonna Whelp. Chasm. All at you. So he probably bounces the Blood Mad Vampire, and if I draw land, it doesn't matter. Yeah. That's the smart choice. That hurts. You and humans you control. Brutal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we'll just play this. Play this. I have another Chasm, so that's his only blocker. And then he dies.
I know who I am.
He shouldn't have been on the defensive so much. If he had started swinging at me, as soon as he got his creatures big, I would have had to think real hard about blocking. Ulrich of whatever, what does he do? Target creature gets +4/+4. Seems legit. You may as well swing, guy. All at you. There we go. Alright, I guess 2 Magmatic Chasms was not excessive. I guess that was that's a good card. More or less says your opponents can't block this turn for 2 mana. There was a 4 mana card in the Brothers War draft that did basically the same thing, and it was worth it at 4 mana. Is red the strongest thing? And I feel like I had that issue with, I don't think I was recording videos at the time, although I don't really remember. The other, like, Crimson Vow and all that. Crimson Vow and, shit, whatever the other ones in that set are. Those, I would, if I drafted red, it's like, it was just so much stronger than all the other colors. You deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. That's a pretty busted rare, actually. If I swing with the Gaia Reach, he'll just block it. Playing hasty creatures and not attacking with them. I'm scared of the Wharf Infiltrator. It can just make a 3/2 whenever he feels like it. And that scares me. If I just don't attack, that'll get the buff. Let's just play the Conduit. If at any point they don't cast spells... At 1/1 with Skulk, and if it manages to hit me, he can just pay 2 mana and make a 3/2 over and over again. Oh shit, that ability works with... That's actually nuts. It's not just whenever you discard it to this ability, it's whenever you discard it. I can just burn that for 4, right? could just burn that for 4. I'd rather get full value, though. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be enough for Lupine and Deranged Whelp. Thing is, he just trades there. I didn't comprehend that this wouldn't... that this doesn't transform normally. Let's say it that way. So he can just activate Wharf Infiltrator at will at this point. Which is kind of nuts. The Madness card. Oh shit, does he get both abilities? That's fucking crazy. Okay, Tormenting Voice. Maybe. It's a 6/5? Shit. Unfortunate. Yep, it dies. Thing is, if he does that, that's gonna hurt a lot. Is this instant speed? That's instant speed. Oh, it's so good. It's bad for me, though. So let's play the Deranged Whelp. He's gonna do that now. Oh, that's insane. Wolf does nothing. Could have used those lands earlier. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I don't think there's really much of anything I can do at this point. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it doesn't even come in tapped. That's pretty good. So let's Lupine and then just shoot them for 3. 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's the only way for this to happen. Is that I shoot them for 3. Okay, I have to draw a land, and then I can still win this. Nope, not if he does that. Yeah, if he does, like, things, then I'm in a bad position. Now, if he realizes that he kills me by swinging out, that's the one question. 7. That's 14. Yeah, Village Messenger wouldn't even save me at this point. Or, yeah, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, alright. Lupine Prototype did nothing, although it did give me a hope for just a second there. Yeah, that Abolisher of Bloodlines. That thing's just broken. And his deck was well built to take advantage of madness by discarding and all that. Maybe I should be running black for the Mindbender, but I'm afraid that ship has sailed. Maybe MonoRed isn't the best way to go. No, that's just the burn player's doubt. The insidious doubt that enters the mind of the burn player. Sure. Still think Prototype's not super duper. As Madness for 3 or Madness for 2. Didn't feel like trading. Alright. The Whelp. Not sure why he hunted that one, but okay. It's still human right now. Gaia Reach, holy crap, okay. It's pretty good. Also still human right now. Well, he'll just take the 3. It's probably what I would have done too. Alright, Blood Mad Vampire. Because I think him getting cocky and not blocking is the only way I'm going to win right now. There's just too much going on. Holy crap. That's too much. And he just threw his whole hand at me. Alright, now I'm on the defensive. Okay, so what we do is we discard to equip to the Whelp, swing for 4, hold back a blocker. Am I still dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Yes. Yes, I would still be dead in that case. I block the biggest. I still take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd still be exactly lethal, so yeah, I can't attack. Will you fucking stop it? Will muting him make that stop? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Oh, if only I had a fuck ton more mana. No spells were cast, so he flips. Wait, does that do it? Because it has Menace. Oh! How did we get there? What a comeback. There is no way this guy thought he was gonna lose that game. Like, he did not even think about, well, maybe I should hold back something just in case to block the thing with Menace. Nope. Didn't occur to him for 1 second. I feel nervous after I make those kind of plays in real life. Afterwards, I feel like maybe it didn't actually happen that way, and like maybe I fucked something up, and like had wishful thinking. Yeah, sure. 1 drop with haste, 2 drop with haste, 3 drop with haste. Bet you didn't see that coming. And if he doesn't have a 1 drop, he's in some trouble. I play Burn. Which one's more dangerous, the Menace or the one that buffs? The Menace. I think that was correct. Does he have the red removal too? That would hurt. Okay, good. He didn't have it. So if I Chasm buff, hit him, Chasm buff, hit him. I don't even have to do that. I can just swing out. Sure. Does that say Village Pack? Vilden Pack. It should be Gaia Reach Alpha. Like, I'd be fine with that. Okay, GG. Yeah. Gotcha. Alright. Magmatic Chasm is actually the best card in the deck, apparently. Not something I realized when building it. Alright. I'm sorry I just went quiet there for like 30 seconds. I was thinking about something else. I really need to go in and start editing out all these parts. Make the videos shorter, sweeter. I know that's what the people I watch on YouTube do. Excessive Ninja. That's fun. Yeah, I'll keep it. I still think Lupine Prototype is not that good, but that's okay. Norwood, sure. Well. Sure. So he doesn't have another creature, probably. Or he does, and he just doesn't know how Menace works, or something. So... do I just, like, burn that and swing for 3? I think I do. I don't feel like him getting ahead on mana would be good for me. I know that he couldn't block it anyways, I just wanted to get it so he doesn't have extra mana. There, now he's smartening up. Rush of Adrenaline, huh? So, depending on what he does... I probably pitch the staff. Sure. Another Gnarlwood. Decent. I may actually hold off. Ooh, no blocks. So, Gorger... Ember Eye. So I'll probably get rid of the Gat Staff now. Or now, or maybe not. Now I can do it at instant speed. Although, I think I'd rather just cast it. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm one off right now. So he still needs more mana. Another Gnarlwood. Pretty good. Okay, so let's think. If I make it so things can't block, and then discard the Gatsaf, and then Rush of Adrenaline, and then swing out. Or I can just swing with Ember Eye Wolf, maybe. Oh wait, this makes me draw a card as well. I didn't think about that. Huh. Hey, you know what? I'm okay with I'm okay with sitting around and doing nothing for like another turn or two. If I resolve the Gat Staff, I have lethal. Gat Staff, then I have lethal just with Chasm and emptying my hand. Yeah, so just play the Gat Staff. What does he have? Nothing? Oh, well, that's annoying. Alright. That's a weird thing to do during your main phase. I think I can just kill him with Chasm, actually, because that's 5. Yeah, I think I can kill him. Even if he bounces the Arsonists. Yeah. Well, let me think, because that's... If I activate that once, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15. Alright. This is ending up being a very slow game. If I draw land, I can just not spell. Well, if I draw land, I can probably win. That's fine. Yeah, so... Let's go with the Village Messenger, I guess. I could just let it happen, though. I mean, that's lethal, so... It's lethal and then some. I still think that's lethal. Yes, good. Good. Gnaw to the Bone is a good card. It is. I'll give him that. Gnaw to the Bone is a very good card. I like it. I do like that card. But it didn't get him there. Okay, final round. I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. Oh, and look at that timing. Very nice. Very, very nice. I guess I'll keep this. Kinda curve out. Kinda not. Alright. Let's continue trying to curve out. Okay, we're gonna get there. You can bolt yourself. I can live with that. It's a 4-4. It sure is. If I swing with both of these, if he blocks one, I just pump it twice, and then he loses his big scary thing. Or maybe he just takes one, and then I play these, because that's 5. Or I pump the other one. Yeah, I don't feel like him having cards is good for me. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Really? I mean, I got him down to 4. That's a decent start. Why would I block? Yeah, I think this wins, so that can't block. I think that does it. Multiple Brunas running around. A lot of people have been pulling Bruna, apparently. And I think that did it. So maybe MonoRed is the deck to run. Frankly. It seemed to do the trick, at least. I think they did change some of the rarities in this remaster. Just kind of weird. It's kind of a weird choice. Like, to change rarities of stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. If you actually watched the whole thing, make sure to like and subscribe. And peace out, y'all. Oh, I hit the wrong button.